Right guys, I've been setting up Flycast and it's actually taken me a couple of days because I've done it one day and it wasn't quite right, so I deleted the video, and then the day after that it was just like trying to get your head around sorting out the actual controls, which that's the worst thing about this emulator, doing the controls. And I spent a long time, I had to learn myself how to do it. This one you can actually play with two mice, two light guns, a light gun, a mouse, and I don't think there's any 4-player light gun games, but if there was it probably would work. But all these games work with two mice, two light guns, or a mix of mice and light guns. So I hope you enjoy this video. I'll show you how to set it all up, and it is a pain in the ass, but if you want it, just email me. I'll send you all the ROMs and the emulator all set up. But obviously you'd probably have to still set up the controls and the BIOS and the ROMs folder. But hopefully, you know, I made this video as easy as I could, which is still pretty complicated in places. So, but persevere and you should be able to get it. Cheers guys. Right guys, I started, I've got Flycast already, and I've been experimenting with both two aim track light guns. I have got them to work, but there's a couple games that I just decided to go funny on, so I thought I'd actually start from the very beginning so you can see what I'm doing, and we'll see if it actually works out this time. Got all the ROMs and CHDs for all the available light gun games. I've got the arcade versions and the console versions, and I've also got a different version of this. Is an English patched version which runs on a GDI, so I'll show you how to set it up. The BIOSes are in here, and the Naomi 2 BIOSes, and there's a BIOS for House of the Dead and stuff like that as well. So I put a portable thing in here, so everything should be stored within this folder. So we'll start Flycast up. Right, first of all it's going to ask you for BIOS, so you just click on it. It will say Flycast has stopped, no BIOS detected, so we go into the settings, and I've got to put, now the BIOSes have to go in the data folder, so I'm just going to copy and paste them because I'm going to leave them there, and I think they just go straight in here if I remember rightly. Yeah, there you go, there's a BIOS. So if you hit the tab button, it brings up these settings. So I'm going to close this down to start with. So we know the BIOSes are now good. So now I'm going to go to the settings. This is for the main emulator. I'll turn off MSI Afterburner to start with. First of all, we're going to find our ROMs. I've got to remember, right, settings. I'm going to have to remember where BIOS is now. Not BIOS, folders. Where are you two? Games. No, filter, no. Where the bloody are you two? Here. Content location, so you want to go to add. Right, we've got to find now the ROMs folder. So I'm going to go up to directory, up again, mine's in J, and I'm going to go to emulators, Flycast gun games, ROMs. Right, first I'm going to add the Thomas Wave ones. There's only a few in here. Select directory, and we've got to add them all again. So now we've got Dreamcast, select current directory, then add again, up Naomi 1, select directory, add again, up 1, Naomi 2, select current directory, and this one I'm going to put in separate because it's an English modded one. Virtua Cop 2, select directory. So now, if we click done, right, it's picked up some of your ROMs, and in a minute, yeah, there you go, it's all done. Right, now I'm going to go back to settings, and because I've just actually increased the UI scaling so you can actually see what I'm doing better. Might stick up in there a little bit. So here now, if I go to video, I've got per pixel. This is for transparency. It is slower but more accurate. And you've got per strip and per triangle. These are faster options, but you can get graphical glitches, but not a lot. So I'm gonna widescreen and super widescreen. Sometimes these do, you see, get a bit of graphical itches, but it should remove black bars. And VSync got on show frames per second counter. And I will keep it on DirectX 11. This is your internal resolution scaling, and it tells you the resolutions as you click up through. So I'm just going to leave it at 4K at the moment. And here I've just increased the horizontal stretching slightly, so that way sometimes you get a little bit of fuzz at the end of the screen, but you won't actually see it then. And I've increased the I know that was down here. I've increased the textures. Maximum layers, I find if you put this up too much, then it will actually, we won't get a picture properly. So texture upscaling, this is for like 2D games, which I've put on 4. And texture size, if it's using too much textures, then it won't upscale. So I think it's set on like 220, so I've set it to about 450, so all the textures upscale properly. This is depending on your CPU. I've got 12 threads, so I'm using 8 of the 12. You might have 4 threads, or 4 core 8 threads, depending on your CPU. So so you want to keep it, you know, below the amount of threads that you've got. So that's my video setup, and in a minute, if I get any problems, then I can come around and change it. Audio, I always reduce it slightly because emulator's always bloody too loud. So I'm going to have it on 80%. I've never changed these, and I've always found, you know, them perfectly stable. Network, not going to bother with. I haven't actually found out about the network myself. Advanced, you can overclock the emulated CPU if you want to. So I'm going to keep the rest of this the same. So now we'll go over to the controls, which are going to be a git. Right guys, I've been at this for the longest I've ever taken trying to sort out how to actually configure the controls. I know how to do it. Trying to put it on layman's terms, and normally I'm quite good at this, but I keep getting it fucking wrong. So now we're back in controls. You don't have to worry about any STL controls, because this is just for 2 mice, 2 light guns, or 2 light guns and 2 mice. So you can have 2 light guns, you can have 2 mice running at the same time. So you can have 2-player arcade games and Dreamcast games. So what we're going to do, we're going to use raw input. Raw input gives each different mice, different controllers and different keyboards different ID numbers or hardware numbers. This separates them from using the same ID. If you've ever tried to use 2 mice on the same screen, 1 mouse works the same as the other mouse. This actually separates the mice and separates the light guns. So you can have 2 mice or 2 light guns or all 4. So what we've got to do first is click raw input. It will pop up in a second. So here, you forget about the aim tracks. You have keyboard device, mouse, 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 mouse. So the light guns work on mice IDs as well. So you got 2 light guns, 2 mouse, or mouse, light gun, mouse. So I'll show you how to separate them in a minute. And mine always comes up with 3 keyboards, even though I'm using 1. Just a pain in the ass the way it does it. So the first thing you have to do is figure out which ID is with which mouse or which light gun. Right guys, I started doing this a couple of days ago. Then the day after I cocked up the controls because it is quite complicated. So first of all, you can have 2 keyboard, 2 mice, 2 mice, 2 light guns, or a mix of mouse and light gun for this. So you can play with 2 mice, which you can't do on many other emulators, or any emulators, I think. So, oh, you can on Model 3. So first of all, we have to ignore SDLs because this works on raw input. So if we click on raw input, so I'm going to get rid of these because we're not going to use the SDLs. So the first thing we have to do, you have to figure out, see here it says keyboard, keyboard, mouse, 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 keyboard. So you have to figure out, don't worry about any of this at the moment, you have to figure out which is which. So I know for a fact these are my 2 light guns, and anyone with light guns should know what their ID number is. So I'm not going to go into details of that, because you should know that anyway. But with mice, I've got 2 mices. That one, oh, that one, and that one's, sorry. So the only way to figure it out which mouse is what is to actually go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th one down. And this is my mouse 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if you go to map, if it actually works, you'll be able to remap. If it doesn't, it means you got the wrong mouse. So I'm going to go just try my left button, so I'm going to click map. Right, so that's my first mouse. So you take a number of the ID. So that was my, hang on, yeah, that was my first one. So my second mouse should be this one here. So if I grab my second mouse, third one up, 1, 2, 3, just testing, make sure it works right, and go to map. Yep, so that works. So that's my second mouse. So that's my second mouse. That's my first mouse. Now we've got to do keyboard. So I'm going to start with this one and go to map. So I'm tapping my keyboard and nothing happens. So it's not that one. So you go to done. So that's then, hang on, that should be my keyboard. So if I go to map, then just put number 5 just to make sure it works. Yep. So I now know that that's my keyboard. That's my second mouse. And that's my first mouse. And that's my 2 aim track light guns. So what I'm going to do, I've got both of these set up as a light gun at the moment. There is a couple that need mouse controls. So once you've done that, you can, it's best to do in-game setup. You can do, you know, them individually. So my 2 light guns are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 4 and 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to have that as A, because that's my first light gun. And 1602 is my second light gun, so I'm going to have that as B. So that's set right. My first mouse I'm going to have as port A. Oh, yeah, my first mouse is port A. That I don't need. And my second mouse was, well, that one, third one up. So I'm going to have that as port B. So I can either run off mouse or keyboard. So this is like your Dreamcast ports, A and B. So you've got, so I have A and B for me light guns. And then A is my first mouse, and my second mouse was B. The keyboard you have as A. You have to have this as A. For simple reasons, you use the keys from the keyboard to insert coin and stuff like that on the arcade controls. So now that's done, we can start a game. Right, so now I'm going to start a confidential mission, and when you're in game you push the tab key that opens up the menu. Right, so now we're in the menu. Go to settings, then controls. Right, so now I'll get rid of that one. I'm going to set mine up as mouse. Well, first of all I'm going to set the keyboard. So keyboard device map. So you can have start on here if you want, or depending on the game, depending on how many buttons, you can have start on the controller. So I'll put that as 5 anyway in case. So now I'm going to set up light gun 1, fourth one up. So now I click on map, and it looks like I've probably set this one up already. So you have to map using your mouse first. So you go map, push button, B, and start. So that's now set up for gun 1. So now we go to gun 2, which is areTwo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 down. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 one down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Map. B must be reload. I would have thought if I already set it up. Right. So now that one's done. Go to done. Or you can actually settings, because you can set up your mouse as well. So my mouse one was that one. Map A, or was it the other one? Hang on. Oh, that's keyboard, you donut, Mark. Well, that was my second mouse, so we do that one first. 1, 2, 3. So that was my second mouse. And my first mouse, is that one. 5th one down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now I can use either my mouse or my light guns. Resume. But if you're going to use a mouse, you take your light guns off, because obviously it works different. But if you look there, the mouse follows exactly the path. Oh, don't know what I've done then. Alt+Enter full screen. I can see I'm using my mouse on here now, and that's my second mouse. So now I'll go back to the light guns.
A group of international terrorists have seized control of the World Coalition's latest high-tech spy satellite. CMF sources have tracked your mission.
Oh, why is that on pause? And that's me other light gun. So I've got the wrong reload. So I'm going to push tab, go to settings, aim track 1, because reload wasn't reload. So my aim track, the first one is there, fourth one up. So it's not that one. Oh, on map. So reload is this one then. Right, so done. Right, second gun. Map. Unmap that one. Reload. That one. Done. That's my first mouse. Fifth one. Then my second mouse. Unmap that. Map. Done. Yeah, right guys, reload properly now.
Let's get out of here.
No, we have to get the disc back.
Yeah, reload's fine. And now I'm using my mouse. So now I'm using the other mouse. So that's working fine now, guys. So that's how you set up the Dreamcast. I'll show you how to do the arcade next. So press tab, close game. So now for arcade, I'm going to go Death Crimson. This one's still on light gun, so you shouldn't have to change anything, hopefully. Except for a couple things. Right, so if I hit tab in a minute, wait for the game to load. Right, settings. Right, make game config, general, video. Because this one's bordered, looks like, I'll do that in a minute. So on your keyboard, because it's arcade controls, go to map. So you want to make sure coin is 5. I've got start as 6. You can change it to whatever you want. Because I put this here because my aim track light guns, same as your mouse, have only got 3 buttons, and sometimes you need start, insert coin, fire, and other buttons on your mouse. So sometimes you haven't got enough. So I've set the test menu as well, because on some games you need to calibrate in the test menu your light guns or mice. Service is S, and also up, down, left and right are highlighted in the menu. In the actual test menu, and on some of them you have an enter as well, and you have to put, if it's got enter here, you have to use that in the test menu as well. So go to done. Just going to see if it is, if, oh shit, if it goes to full screen once the game is loaded. If not, there is a stretch ability. So if I go in test menu, you can actually do everything here. You can select the service that you want, and you press the T test menu again. On some of them you can actually change game options as well, like you see Death Crimson OX, you can change, sometimes they've got different versions of the game. Piss off. I thought I just pressed S6, but it seemed to go in the test menu for some reason. Try again. Wait for it to load first, Marky. So I press 6 then to start. And on this one, I think you could actually have start on your controller. Oh, see the aiming's out there. So my second gun isn't working, so let's do it in mouse settings. My second gun is that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Map. Right, want start. Ah. Why didn't... Just in case I need it, don't think you do. Right, now done. Done. Oh. Little bloody pointer. There. See, it's out there. Okay, what you do, you go in the test menu. There we go. Service. System assignments, probably. game test mode, I think it is. I've had it before, but I can't quite remember on what I was using it on. Right, gun settings. Player 1 gun adjustments. Right, now on gun 2. Right. Right, now the gun should be calibrated. It might be because I had it on widescreen before. Ah, it's on widescreen. Now it's hitting in the right place now, guys. So there you go, that's the arcade side. So, tab. Close game. Right, now silent scope, this is different, this needs mouse. But if it's set up right, then go to settings, and all you have to do is change light gun to mouse, which I've already done. So these are on mouse now. And what I would do is make game config, so it should automatically start as mouse. Obviously you use your light gun or your mice, but on the original Dreamcast, the actual game didn't use the light gun, it actually used the Dreamcast mouse, which I don't know why, because obviously a lot of people say I'm not buying the mouse just for the light gun game. Yeah, I don't actually even know if this is two-player. We'll soon find out, won't we? Let's try. Looks like there's only one player then. I put the volume right down so you could hear what I was doing. Oh shit. Ooh. So that's that one, guys. Close game. Right, now House of the Dead 2. Definitely better than number 1. Let's see what settings it's on. So it's on mouse, so switch back to light gun. Make game config. Done. Resume.
The house of the house of
So now I've got the chain tracks.
We're meeting G over
We
there.
can use the mice.
Let's go, Gary.
So that's working, reload's working. But I set a lot of these up yesterday, so if I go into settings, go into controls, to map. When you go into your controls, it's a case of just, if they're, if for instance you can't reload, it's normally either B or reload, but sometimes when you have it on reload it doesn't work, so then you have to do it to B. Right, close game. Right, now I'm going to do Virtual Cop 2. This is an English modded ROM, and I can't remember how I set it up last time. Why did you crash? Only press full screen, you stupid ass. Really gone. We try that one again then. That's better. But this, I think this might be mouse. Right, this might be mouse. Oh, no. Oh, you donut, Mark. Might get there in a minute, guys.
Virtua Cop 2. Big chase.
Let's go.
Oh, see the wobble on the side of the screen? I can't remember how, did I change to Vulcan on this? I can't remember. So I didn't have it when I tested the other day. Video, let's try API.
Don't shoot!
Nope. I'm going to go back to video. Oh, I'm already on there. Yeah, it's still the same, depending what my tab settings. Let's turn off super wide screen, see if that helps. How did I get off this last? Somehow I got it working the other day properly. Right. I might restart the game. See, I didn't have it the other day. But I can't remember what I'd done. No, still drawing it weirdly. Well, it's working, but I don't know why it's... You could stretch it out so you wouldn't see it, but well, it's working anyway, guys. That's up to you if you want to play with that one. Right, guys, I've got to capture this one with OBS because I've never known anything so weird. Right, I've just done one video, which is look, my video that recorded from Shadow Play is split screen but the wrong way round. It's like, what the hell? So there you go, guys. I'm gonna have to record this one with OBS. Thought that'd make you laugh because I've never ever seen that one before. Right, let's go back to Flycast. Confidential mission. And I've noticed with this one, if I go to settings and go to my aim track, on the Dreamcast version reloads here, but on the arcade it's here. So remember, you know, just to try different setups. And I went in test menu then. If you press the middle mouse button or the aim track gun middle mouse button too quick, then it goes into the test menu, which is a bit weird as well.
international terrorists have seized control of the World Coalition's latest high-tech spy satellite. CMF sources.
So I'm using my left hand and right hand to do mouse.
Your mission.
No, which button? So that's running on the mouse. And also light gun. So there you go guys, that's Confidential Mission, that's the arcade version. And hopefully this one will be recorded better. Right, now I'm back again. I had to help a friend pack up some stuff because she's moving soon, been up there a few hours. So next one is clay shooting. This is a Thomas Ware.
This game is brought to you by Sega.
Is it really? So it's key 5 to enter
Clay
coins.
Challenge. Welcome to Sega Clay Challenge. Select the number of players. 1 player.
Right, this one looks like I got to set up the test menu.
Select game mode.
Actually, I'll do that in a second.
Sporting clays. Shooter 1. Okay, you're up next. Shooter 1.
Pull.
Too early. Reload.
Right, so I need to configure me light gun, so I'll press T. No, right, so down arrows now. Right, so it's T to go up and down, S to enter, game settings, so T, go down to game settings, then S, gun sound, gun type, to screen ratio, aspect ratio, normal, use calibration, gun type, gun sound, credits. Right, let's try. Right, use a calibration. Just trying to find the gun calibration. Where bloody are you two then? Area, language, advertise sound. No. Hello. No, it's the other one. No, he's not home yet. Okay. You right? Yeah, not too bad. I'll let him know that you phoned if he gets back before you phone him. Okie dokie. Yeah, radio. Alright, bye. What the fuck? There's no... Why is there no... That's weird, that is. I don't think there is one for your light gun. That's weird, that is.
This game is brought to you by Sega. Sega Clay Challenge. Welcome to Sega Clay Challenge.
Yeah, it's still out. Well, I'm going to leave that one here. I can't be after mess about now. Just want to get this video over and done with. So now I'm on House of the Dead. Insert coin.
The house.
Of the dead.
We're meeting G.
Over there. Right, so my controls are wrong on this one, so I'm going to go to tab, settings, controls. Right, so my first gun, third one down, map. Right. I don't know why that's all cocked up. Left button. Reload. Right button. Done. So now my second aim track. Wait to third one down. No, 1, 2. Yeah, third one down. Map. So that's right, left button, middle button. Very done. Then I want my mouse one, which is that one. Second one down. Yeah, left button, right button. Done. Oh, it's actually working on... It's not light gun, it's mouse, is it? Right, second mouse. Which was... that one. Fifth one up. Map. Left. Map. Right. Start middle mouse. Right. Done. Done. Resume.
How could anyone do this?
That's weird, because I thought it'd be on light gun, not mouse settings. Let's just see what happens. Unless this one works on both. Right, just going to check to make sure gun T works. But you already did. Don't come. Oh, sorry. Sorry, love, I shot you in the face. So that works, guys. Right, so on to the next one. Right, guys, this is Lupin the Turd. Wish more emulators would do, you know, things by hardware instead of like X input and SDL input. You know, there's so much you could actually do more. It's like Duck Station, yeah, it's a good emulator, but still it's only one player light gun games. Even with they've got a light gun modification of the emulator, but it still only works with one light gun. You know, it'd be really nice. There's quite a few really good games, but MPEG Softstick, that's what the Amiga used to use. Why must be, well, what I might do in the end, put everything as 4.3 and put on reshade, put on C shade transform where you can stretch the screen, which I'll probably try in a minute after I've done all these videos. I just don't, why it's not why they can't get it working properly. So I can't change the whole horizontal thingy here. Right, that's settings, horizontal stretching. Let's take these off, just have a normal widescreen, see what happens. I forgot that if you do it too quick you go in the test menu. Wow. I'm still bloody having to see fits. Right, so my reload's not working, so I'm going to change the settings. controls. Right, mouse. So hopefully it should be. Let's see if reload map. So I got fire, reload. Let's see if that one works. Make game config. Done. Right, now resume. Yeah, that works. Right, so that works, guys. I'll just check gun number 2. Right, reload's wrong on that one, so settings. Gun 2, 4th one down. Yeah, it should be 5th one. One, 1, 2, 3rd one down. Yeah. Let's say I should have reload as that one. Done. Done. Resume. Yeah, so that's both of them done. Tab, close game. Right, I have no idea what this is. I've just got it as mock. So we'll soon find out. Why does it do that sometimes when I go to full screen? Mock zip. You're taking the effing mock.
What ridiculous clothes.
I bought them in the specialist shop.
When you're trying to do hit two light guns with two hands and trying to reload. How fucking little bastard fly that keeps getting in my face. Don't know which bloody one I'm using now. So that one's working fine. Right, now the other gun. Yeah, that one's working fine. So there you go, guys. That's mock. I have to find out the proper name for it, but it works. Right, now we're going to go for Ninja Assault. I know the controls are wrong on here, because it wouldn't reload a minute ago. So I'll go to settings. Go to my first light gun. So now I've got to figure out. Right, enter is normally for your right, reload's not working on that one. So we'll try reload on button 2. Enter, this is the one I was on about. This is normally for when you go into your test menu. So I'm going to go done, done. Then try resume, see if... Oh, for fuck's sake, again! When I go to full screens, I've got to do it bloody before. Right, so if it reloads now. No, it's not reloading, so get it back. Settings, controls, me light gun. So let's get rid of that one again and just try the reload again. Just to see. So you've got start, reload. Right. Yeah, reload's working now. But the aiming's out. So we go in test menu. Alright, so test menu, so right, it's arrow keys on this one. Game options. Alright, so we need the enter key. this is what I was on about with the enter key. So you go to controls, then to your keyboard, enter. So you got enter here. So third one down, I'm just going to use the enter key. Right, done, done. Resume. So now if I press enter, yeah, right. Arrow keys, other, maybe, nope. Game options. Gun initialize. 1. Right, here we are. Right. Oh. Right, after, right, enter. Yay. So now I want to select and enter. So it should be S and bucket. Or is it? Push enter, just can site up. Up and select, exit. Up, select and enter. You got to press. Oh, I want to do gun 2. Right, gun 2. So hold S, up and enter. Right, so now the calibration should be fine. Yeah, that's better. I'm going to check gun 2 just to make sure. Yeah, perfect. Alright, so that all works, guys. Fine. Perfecto. Right, this is one. Right, I'm going to do this one first. So that's one game I had trouble with yesterday. I think it's probably the only one that couldn't get to work properly, but now I've reset everything. We'll try again in a minute. And it done it again. Fuck off. Just seems to work better if you do Alt+Enter first. Right. I think this was quite a good game when I was playing it yesterday, but I can't remember a lot about it.
select your operation.
Oh yeah, I do remember it actually.
Booting up the simulation.
The name of this strategy is
Assault Rifle.
Come on! Move! 3 o'clock! Control perimeter and seize the base. Roger that. Move! 12 o'clock! Incoming!
Alright, where's my other gun?
Move! Go! Go!
No, that's working fine. Nice.
We located enemy base. Get ready to attack.
Yeah. I did fail because I'm trying out mouse joypad. My brain's like all over the place. Right, so that one works, guys. And I was using both mouse and light guns then. Right, now I'm going to try and play this one. I couldn't get it to work yesterday properly. But we'll have another go today to see what happens.
Choose your category.
No, we're still shooting down here, see?
Choose your division.
See, it's always picking this one down here. So, let's go to control settings. Right, let's start again. See if we get into the test menu. Right, let's go to go test mode just to see, you know, color test, cross mat, hatch, whatever that is. No. So it's not in test mode. Configuration, system settings. Game settings. Auto reload. What? So there's no. It wouldn't be in there, no. What the fuck? See, this is what I couldn't understand. Is that there's no gun config.
Sport Shooting USA present.
See, I can't move
Choose your category.
crosshair. It's just like stuck in one place.
Revolver Division.
See, it's the only one I can't get to work. I have no idea
Hello
why.
and welcome. We are live and get ready
Because you only ever
Shooting
shoot in the middle.
The next event is going to be interesting to see.
So I don't know about this one. Only one I can't seem to get to work properly. And there's no gun calibration. I wonder if it's in IO tests. Pull trigger to start calibration. Well, that's first one then, maybe. Let's try a second. Pull trigger to exit. Right. So maybe now. See, it's not normally in IO test. Oh shit. Bastard, didn't want to do that again. Fucking hell! That's fucking wrong one again. Fuck off. Alright. Testing? Yeah.
Sport Shooting USA presented by Sammy.
Hello, Sammy. You alright, mate?
Choose your category.
That's better.
Choose your event. 1. Load and get ready. Stand by. Please wait. Please wait.
Oh.
Keep going. Please wait.
That could be quite fun. But,
You are good.
I need to get this video finished after bloody 2 days. Right guys, I've got 2 games left, Extreme Hunter and Extreme Hunter 2, which I'm not going to bother showing you because I don't like the games that much. But they both work, and all the games do work. And these are the only ones available for Dreamcast, and Naomi and Atomis were. So I hope you enjoy it anyway, because it's taken me 2 days to try and just getting used to like setting up the controls and shit like that. It's just a pain in the bloody ass. But hopefully with this video you should be able to get it working, and if you want the emulator and all the ROMs, just send me an email, guys. Cheers.